Hi everybody, it's Diana with Stamping with Di. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Teach Me Tuesdays, episode 257. And I want to welcome you so much. And I'm going to be doing the new paper pumpkin kit. I just got it. Look at that gorgeous box. Oh my gosh. It's got honeycombs, daisies. It is right up my alley. I love it. And bees. Oh, all right. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona. So I want to welcome you. So during the live video premiere, I will be in the chat room. So you want to head on over there. That's where I'll be, where you can chat with me and my friends if you have any questions. If you are watching the replay, then just leave a comment down below. YouTube will let me know when I can reach out. I do want to show you, because I showed you yesterday some of my swaps, and I want to show you Cindy's better. So when I flip the camera, I'll show you. I didn't open it. I just left it in the envelope. I was thinking this was coffee. I was like totally all wrong. So I did open it up, and I'm like, oh, I have to share this with you. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. And so if you have any questions, make sure you holler at me. And so let's get started. So close your eyes just for a second while I get my camera adjusted. This is from Cindy Bauman from Hawaii. And so I showed it yesterday, and like I said, you know, I read Hawaiian Host, but for some reason I was thinking it was coffee. But then I opened it today, and it's actually macadamia and crisp rice. So I will be eating this because I thought it was coffee. So I unwrapped it, and I was going to go take it to Jeff because I don't drink coffee. He does. And then when I saw what it was, I'm like, oh, I will eat that. But I think there's two, so I'll share with them because that looks very, very yummy. But then also, this is a little gift card holder. So you slide this off, and look how cute. You can see that little note there, and then you open it up. And look at this really cool, I'll have to figure out this fold. And you have a little note in here, and it says, this one's on me. So that slides in there. And then over here, she gave me a Starbucks card from Hawaii. So how cute is that? And with $5 on it. Gee, Cindy. Oh, I don't drink coffee, but I can always find stuff at Starbucks where I get my pedicures. There's a Starbucks right there, and they have all sorts of goodies. So I will definitely be spending that. All right, so let's get to our paper pumpkin. So the paper pumpkin. Now I did take the tissue paper off it, but I didn't unwrap it. But look at this gorgeous box. Oh my gosh, I'm so keeping this box. Because a lot of times I recycle the boxes, or we have a burn barrel, you know, if they're just the plain ones. But the real pretty ones, I love to keep them. So in this kit, what did we get? We got a Lost Lagoon pad. So that means I need to go get my Mama Lost Lagoon, because I don't use the spots. Oh my gosh, I hope we get a refill of this because this looks too cute. Now, if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you now do your account, like if you want to update it or whatever, in my store instead of having a special website for the Paper Pumpkins, because now it's part of StampinUp.com, part of my store. All right, so here are the stamps. And like I said, we got a Lost Lagoon spot, but I'm going to get my Mama, my Lost Lagoon, and I'm just going to really quick see if this is good and inked. I just have a little stamp on my desk real quick. You can see I hadn't put that away from before. I just want to make sure I don't have to ink my Lost Lagoon. I think it's been a while since I used Lost Lagoon. So it's not too bad. I don't know if it's as dark as it should be. So let me show you. So I'm going to take my refill, And I just have a little spoon. Now I just got these at the dollar store, and they're like little baby spoons, like you would feed a baby. But they're perfect, you know, for re-inking your pads. So I'm just going to take my Lost Lagoon, make sure it's the right color, because sometimes I have by accident put the wrong color. So I'm just going to squish some lines like that. Then I'm going to go this direction. And I'm not putting tons because it's easier to add more, but it's a lot harder to take it away. All right, so I've gone both directions. And then some of them it just soaks in nice, and some you just kind of want to use the spoon and move them around. All right, then I just have a baby wipe, and I just wipe this off. And then I just stick it back where I store it, and then it's good for the next time. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna try my little bird again. Oops, I keep hitting the camera. All right, so I have my little bird. So let's see how much darker he is now. So see, that's much better. This looks more stamped off, right? So that's much better. And so see how easy it was to ink that up. All right. So we got, with this kit, we got some dimensionals. We got glue dots, but you know me, I like to use my box glue dots. Then we've got some dimensionals that are long, and then the baby dimensionals. And I have a mess on my desk still. So as soon as this video is done, I'm going to be cleaning the studio. All right, so I have my box glue dots. Oh my gosh. I love all of this stuff here. Look at these gorgeous, gorgeous envelopes. I just want 100 of these. Love it. Because you know me, I've got bees on my arm, daisies on my arm, lilac, sunflowers, you name it. All right, so we've got these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous envelopes. And then we have some more. Oh, this is just making my toes curl. All right, so look how cute. So it's very similar, but they're a little bit different. And then you've got these gorgeous blue ones. All right. And then we've got our cards. So I'm just going to do one each of the card. And I always do this, right? I always show everything, but then I split it all up. Because see, Stampin' Up has got it all put in here so beautifully so you know what goes with what. And then I just get in here and mix it all up. All right, so look how cool that is. And then we have some die cuts. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, man, they're going to run out of this. I know they will. All right, so I'm just going to go like this because, like I said, Stampin' Up has it all beautifully put together, and I am messing it up. So I'm going to put my envelopes off to the side and hopefully don't fall everywhere. All right, and let's get our directions. And then this, you're just going to put, this shows you what goes, you know, with it, so that if you want to keep these, well, this definitely will be a kept one, because a lot of times my, you know, my paper pumpkin stamp sets, unless it's one that I really, really, really like, I usually just make the paper pumpkin stuff, and then I just drop those little stamp sets, like in, like door prizes or my mystery boxes or whatever. But I will definitely be keeping this one, but I do keep some of them. But this is so you can just put it with the little clear, you can buy these little cases, you know, they're empty obviously, in my store, and then you can keep your pumpkins with it, and then you'll know like which goes with what. All right, so let's get over to here to these beautiful cards. Oh my gosh. All right, so so let's see here. We want enjoy your special day. And I'm just going to make them like it says. So now if you are new to Paper Pumpkin, the first time you get Paper Pumpkin, they do give you blocks. But I'm just using, you know, these blocks. The block that comes with Paper Pumpkin is a little bit different than the ones that we have in the store. All right, so we have enjoy your special day. So I'm just going to plop that on there so it's ready to go. I also need the little baby honeycomb. So that can go on here. So it's nice to have extra blocks because then you can kind of get everything like all mounted and you're all ready to go. All right, so this is the blue envelope. Okay. And I probably should have pulled them all out like I usually do. And I want 2 of these, a bee, all right, so we want 2 of these. And just be gentle when you pop them out because they are delicate. All right, so 1 and 2. And the little daisies. So who is running off to see if refills are available? I'm like I'm like going, do I pause the video? I'm so tempted to pause the video to go check myself. All right, and then we have our pretty little bees, and I love how they have die cut them inside, so there's no white border around them. So that's pretty cool. All right, so I want 2 of these daisies. This guy's coming off. I'm just gonna plop them there. So I want another one of these. So this kind of reminds me of one of the other kits where we had flowers top and bottom. Oh my gosh, I can hardly wait. I am totally going to be doing this as a mimeograph. Don't you think that I should do this as a mimeograph Monday with a twist? I so will. This is screaming to be a home decor. All right, excuse me while I wipe my nose. All right, so let's see here. We want enjoy your special day, and that's going to be on these down here. And then you also get your chipboard. Okay, so we've got our little greetings down here. And there's like, see where it's whiter on this side, and then it's a little darker on this side, so you can kind of see the edge where it was lasered. So it really depends on what you want to see when you look at it, right? Because one is a little bit whiter, one is a little bit darker. All right, so it just says enjoy your special day. And oh my gosh, Diana, here it is. Let me get my grid sheet. Because these are brand new, right? So usually I ink it up in Versamark to kind of get any, sometimes there's like a residue on there from when the photopolymer are made. And if you have that issue, if you stamp it first with Versamark, it kind of helps. But I'm just going to ink it up a couple of times. And see if that cleans that up. Okay. Now, enjoy your special day. And like I said, I'm just going to do one each like it's supposed to. And then I'm going to save some because I am totally making some home decor because eek, this is so up my alley. All right, so we have that. now we want to stamp some of our honeycombs on our card in the background there. Excuse me. Oh, did I not even? I did. Yeah, I was like, I didn't think I mounted them, but I did. Okay, so let's do the same thing. We're going to come over here. 1, 2. So we're just kind of putting them on here like that. All right. Then, okay, so we put this on here with the glue dots. And like I said, it does come with glue dots. I'm just using my box glue dots. I like that they're all inclusive so that it does give you, so if you are out and about and you're scrapping, you're making your cards or whatever, you're going to have everything you need to finish them. But I like to just use my box ones. All right, so this is going to go on here in the center. It looks kind of close to being in the center. Okay, and then, okay, so they have put these underneath the daisies. So I'm going to flip my daisies over. And my dimensionals. I'm going to use my baby dimensionals. Okay. And then what they did was, so one goes one way, one goes the other way. They've taken the honeycomb, so just make sure you turn it the right way, right? Because it's got gold on the one side and white on the other side, so you want to flip it. And then they're just using the dimensionals to hold it. So I'm just going to peel those off, and then I'm just going to lay this in here like that. So then that dimensional will hold it. And I'm going to put one more just in case. Okay. And then we'll bring this over. And then this just goes like this so that the enjoy your special day is kind of hidden. It's kind of peeking out of the daisies. Cute. And then you can see that really pretty honeycomb right there. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing with this one. So I'm going to take the other honeycomb. I'm running out of space here. All right. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to lay this see, because it's going to be on the other side. Yeah, so I'm going to lay this. Let me put another dimensional. And it's funny because the dimensionals, if you think about it, are actually honeycombs. Like, look at these are honeycombs. They have the same shape. All right, so this is going to go up here. Okay, and then this is going to go up here and do the same thing. So then our enjoy the special day is just kind of peeking out of our daisies. So cute. Now I can add more dimensionals if I think I need it. Then we have our cute little bee, and he's just put on with a glue dot right there. Excuse me, but I'm going to use my green tip glue instead, because I think he might be a little more secure if I use my green tip glue. And just plop him right there. So he's on that daisy. Oh, isn't that so cute? Now this doesn't have any bling, but you don't really need bling because these honeycombs have a gold foil kind of look to them, so they do catch the light a little bit. So fun. All right, so there's card 1. And let's do the second card. All right, so this time I need thank you for always being there for me. Okay, not on that one. Come on, get over there. All right. No, let's see, right here it is. Thank you for always being there for me. I love that it's font. This set has some really cute little fonts. They're all a little bit different. There's writing and there's printing. Okay. And I need the same one. Yeah, I need the same one as I did before. Because I almost, oh no, it's this shorter one. It's the same kind of shape, but it's shorter. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing with my grid. Just get this good and inked. Move it around since I just inked that up. Just kind of do that. All right. So then we want, thank you for always being there for me. Okay. Put that aside. And it doesn't look like I'm stamping anything else. Okay, but it does need one of these. So you've got some little vellums. So I need a vellum. I need a cute bee. And I need, is it this card? Hang on a second. I think it's the plain card. Let me see the other card. Yeah, it's a plain card. So it's well, it's not plain. It's got stuff on it. Like it's got kind of like a marbly look to it. Okay, so we have that. Because what's going to go on here, almost like a card front, you know. So we've got this extra. So I'm going to pop that out of there. And then this is going to go on here. So you can see this, it's kind of jaggedy around the edge. We also want this right here. So you want the daisy with the stem. And again, just be really careful when you pop it out. And I'm sorry I keep hitting my microphone, my watch. Okay, just be really, because it's very, very delicate. Like it's very, very thin. And then I need that really cool looking green circle. Oh, like, look at that. It's beautiful. Okay. So this gets put on here. Now, this is what it has, those long, remember I said you had long dimensionals, like long skinny ones? So you have these. Now we also have these that you can get in the catalog, the foam adhesive strips. So you could use those as well. But I'm just going to use the ones that came with the kit. And what I'm going to do is with my scissors, I'm going to trim here and here so that I use the whole thing. All right, like I'm going to use the whole thing. Like I'm not going to have like an edge around it because I cut that so that I'll get all of my pieces. They made this kit for me, I think. Isn't that bad for me to say that? But I love when things are right up my alley. All right, so we have this. Now I think I'm also going to put just one in here, just so that this has a little bit of stability too. So I'm just going to trim, because I don't need a whole long one. I just want a little tiny bit, just to give it a little bit of stability. All right, so then this is going to go on here. Okay. That's going to go on there, and hopefully I'm putting it on even. Okay, and then we have this. Now this goes on with glue dots because it's inside. It kind of soaks down inside the card. Okay, so I'm going to think that I'm going to put my, well no, I'll put my glue dots on here. Where are my glue dots? Here we go. So I'm just going to kind of put them towards the center there. But this kind of makes you, it look like, what is that, like bokeh? Kind of gives you that bokeh look. Or maybe this is what a bee sees, right? Like maybe they don't see like we do. Maybe this is like the vision of the bee. I don't know. But anyway, it's very cool looking in there. So it just goes in there. So it has a little bit of dimension because you put the glue dots. And then we want, okay, so then this has a glue dot here and dimensionals on here because it's going to go inside and outside. All right, so I need my little baby dimensionals. So I'll put a couple up here and then one here. And then we want to put a glue dot there. So I'm just going to use my scissors because I'm afraid I'll tear that because they're so delicate. Let me find my, if I can pick that off of there. All right. There we go. Because it's really, really fine and delicate. And peel these off. Don't forget that. Okay. And then this is going to go on here. Like that. Okay. Good, good. And then our B. So our B is on with dimensionals 2, or a glue dot. So just make sure, like if you're using these ones or even the other one, just get as close as you can to the B to pull it off, so that you don't tear his little legs off. All right, and then that goes there. And then we have our greeting. But first we have the vellum. All right, so the vellum goes underneath the greeting like that. I'm like trying to see here. Okay, so we've got glue dot. Now remember, you can see glue dots through your vellum, so you just want to make sure you put it where that greeting's going to cover it. All right. And this is also going to help that daisy stay down, you know, because he's so delicate. So you're going to see the daisy, you know, back there, but it also kind of makes it a little subdued. All right, and then that's going to go on there with dimensionals. And I'm going to put my dimensionals on here so that I know exactly where they're going. I'm afraid if I put them on here, I might come up too high and then they're here, or they're, you know, where they're not supposed to be. But if I do it this way, then they're exactly where I want them to be. All right, so there's that one. Oh my gosh, so fun. And look at, you can see that embossed on the honeycomb. All right, so there's card 2. And then card 3 is this one here. And look how beautiful. It's got honeycomb on the front and the back. So you could totally cut this in half and get more cards out of it. All right. So let's see here. We want sweetest birthday wishes this time. And that's this one. Let's see. Is this long enough? All right, just plop that on there. And I'll do the same thing with my grid sheet. So I'm using too big of a block, because see that? I'm catching my ink. So I just need to be really careful when I ink up my greeting. All right, so this one is the square looking edged one. Okay, so let me stamp that so it can be drying. Because this paper is a little bit different than our cardstock, so it takes a little bit longer for it to soak in and dry. Okay, set that aside. So I want this. I also want some of these. So I want 1, 2 of those. I want a bee. Want a bee, and let me bring out another of these packs. Oh, here it is. Here it is. All right, so I want a bee, and I want a daisy. Remember, I pulled one off too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is done, but you can also use these very, very gently because it is thin. You could use this as a mask. All right, and then I had that one that I popped off, remember? Because it was loose. And what did I do with it? Here it is. All right. So I'm thinking we're just going to pop these on the ones that it looks like, is what I do believe so is happening. All right, so I'm just going to flip all of these over. The bees are so stinking adorable. All right, and our orchard is blossoming. There's flowers, so I love to go there and watch the bees. They get their little legs all filled up with the pollen. All right, so we want, yeah, so there's just dimensionals on a lot of these. So I'm just going to stick some dimensionals here and there. So this definitely has some dimension to it, right? So you're probably, if you're going to mail this, you're probably going to have to add extra postage when you mail these. All right. So we have, this one goes up there. So this bigger one, there's a couple kind of bigger ones. And it has that honeycomb sticking out of it like the other one did. So let me peel those off of there. I'll take that honeycomb and then just do the same thing as I did before. I'm just going to tack it on there. I'm going to put one underneath here as well to kind of get that piece as well. So it's got a little more stability to it. Okay. Now, my sweetest birthday wishes, it goes on first because then we're going to put the daisies around it. So just like that first card where we kind of hid the little greeting. So it's just kind of peeking out of the flowers. So this goes here and it's off to the side just a little bit. Okay. And then, so then basically I just have to match up my flowers. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so this one right here, this guy, he goes here. And if they're not exactly the same, I mean, I'm not going to cry. Oh, because that might be it, actually. That might be it, actually. I think this one might be this one. Because I don't think anybody would be like going, oh, you did it wrong. Because I do believe this is not in the right spot. But that's okay. That is okay. I am just going with the flow. And so let's see here. So I'm just going to find the flower that I think goes with each one. So that one is that one. And I'm going to do something different. I'm going to put this up here because I want them like this. Since I put this here and I thought it was this one, so it would have been up here. But I don't want them beside each other, so I'm just going to put it there. And nobody will be the wiser. Nobody will. Or if they are, there's a lot more wiser people than me. And they might say, oh, she did that wrong. All right. And then that one looks like it goes here. So cute. So it kind of hides our little birthday. Then you have this small one. So we're basically just kind of covering. And I'm not going directly on there so that it gives it even more dimension looking. All right. So if you offset it just a little bit, because I also want to be able to see my greeting. So I'm offsetting it a tad. Let me put another dimensional on here. So if you offset it, then it makes your daisy look even more full. So see, it goes like that. But I'm offsetting it just a little bit. So look how full it looks. It looks so, so full. All right, and then our little bee, he's on here with a glue dot. But just like before, I'm just going to glue him directly. Where do I want to put him? I'm going to put him there. So he's kind of going towards the center of the flower. Like he's flying to the center. Oh, so fun. Oh my gosh. So I just love it. Oh my gosh, it is such a fun kit. So I have these other pieces. So make sure, because what I'm going to do is I'm totally going to do this next week for my Mimeograph Monday with a twist. So I will show you the 3 cards we did today. So we did this, this, and this. Are they not so pretty? Oh my gosh. If this doesn't make you want to have a Paper Pumpkin subscription, I don't know what else would. Because it is so fun. It does remind me a lot of the past kits we've had. So this is the one that I did as a Mimeograph Monday with a twist last week. And I can't wait to play with that one. Oh my gosh. All right. So let me say, see you later, alligator. Oh, isn't this so fun? All right, so now I'm going to go. I think it's too early for the refills, but I'm still going to go look. So if you have any questions at all, make sure you holler at me. Otherwise, I will see you Friday for my Dies Shorts, and that will be at 3 o'clock Arizona time, same channel, and I will be doing my unboxing video from the pre-order, and this is new catalog, and there might be some new online exclusive stuff as well in that pre-order. So I can't wait to share that with you. And like I said, if you have any questions, make sure you reach out. Thanks so much for spending some time with me today. I appreciate it. And I will see you Friday. All right. Bye for now.